Hey, Tanya, it's stormy there. Oh no. Hopefully, it's not gonna be too bad. We got an hour rain and thunder yesterday. B for Barbie. OMG. How you doing, Barbie? Sup, Christy? Yeah, that's good. That's one good thing it's gonna do is blow away all that shit. Yeah, that's good. Let it blow away all the stuff and the rain, take away all the smoke and shit. That'll be nice. So let's hope that that's what the case is. So I know a lot of people are begging for rain. So shall see. Hopefully it stays there and helps out the situation. Yo yo. Hey Ann, how you doing? You good? Saw the camera today. Finish it tomorrow. I can actually see the floor. Every now and then you gotta clean it so you can see everything and find shit, like you always say. I think the last I think the last time you did it, you said you found the controller for the TV and some other stuff that was in there. So that's good. That's how you find shit when you clean stuff. Hey Panda, how you doing? It's past your damn bedtime, woman. Or maybe you're gonna find it tomorrow, Tanya. You find it eventually. Panda, you're supposed to be in dreamland. One panda jumping over my head. Two pandas jumping over my head. Three pandas jumping over. Oh shit, Mark is live. Shit. Time to wake up. Oh boy. Oh yeah, there's always some bullshit. Of course, bullshit is bullshit. Every day there's bullshit. There's a place that I go and get stuff all the time, like a warehouse place. And there's a miserable lady there every single time, right? And right, okay. There's a there's a lady there. She's tall and she's like you can tell like she has like issues and stuff, right? And every time I come in there, she's always got a mad face. I've never seen her smile a day in my life or like have any type of positive attitude. So when I see somebody that's miserable, I always say hi to them, right? Just to like probably piss them off or maybe to get them to at least, be happy that someone spoke to them. Um, so next thing you know, I walk in and I said, oh, Miserable's here today. So I was like, good afternoon. How are you today? Good afternoon. And she never said if she was fine or whatever. She's all mad, right? But she works hard there. Every time I see her, she's working, right? So I kind of respect her for that. So then she was like, somebody had to go on leave. So she's like, so she comes back down. So I had to speak to her, like, well, I didn't have to, but I ended up speaking to her again on my way out to because she cashed me out, right? She was the cashier. So when I put all my stuff there, she looked at me and she says, "Is that it?" I said, "Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much." And then, I did it on purpose, like, and she just like, she's all mad, like, and then she rang me up, and she goes, "Oh, a card or cash?" I said, "Card." So I went like that thing, and she stapled the paper together, and she just passed it to me, like, and didn't even look at me. I said, "You have a wonderful day." "Oh, you too." I was like, "You miserable hoe. You need some D in your life." Damn woman. That's why you ain't got no damn D. You're so fucking miserable, woman. Put a damn smile on your face. Every time I see that woman, she's mad at the world. I ain't never seen that woman smile. I've been in that shop like 50 times. I ain't never seen her. Every time she sees me, I always say, "Good afternoon" to her. "How are you?" Even when I leave, "Have a good day, have a good weekend." That bitch. You need some fucking D in your life. You need something in your life, hope. Smile on your damn face. What type of fucking employee are you? Say hi to everybody, damn it. But see, that's the thing. You don't really know nobody's life. She could have a really fucked up life. She could like have, deaths in her life, and yeah, she needs a D slap. I wouldn't give it to her because my D wouldn't slap her. You know, she needs like one of those, you know, and big boys. Mine ain't gonna do no justice to somebody like her. She's like 6 foot something tall, and she's like a big bitch. Like she's like solid. She's like a man. So if I slapped her with mine, it wouldn't do no justice. She needs one of them big boys. That ones where you need the pen for, to stop. Yeah. She needs one of them. That's why I'm nice to her, because she's too big. She end up slapping the shit out of me. She's a big woman. She look like a damn fucking tomboy chick. She look like a man. But I can tell she's not a man. But yeah. But you never know these days, but I know she is. So I looked at her, I said, "Damn, this woman look like she better slap somebody." You know? But yeah, she's cool though. She always, like, she speaks at least, but and she does her job, so it's all good. I ain't worried about it. "Hey kitty, how you doing? I stopped by earlier, but you like you ignore me and shit. I had to get rid of a troll in there. He was talking about whacking you and shit and all that. He's like, 'I'll whack you.' Everybody's in there thought it, but he was all funny. I didn't think he was funny. He was trolling you. He wanted to whack your kitty. I know what he meant. Yeah, I know. You didn't pay me no mind. You didn't pay me no mind." They said, "Look at her. She don't love me today." That's all good. I see how it is. It's cool. But your other mods were in there sleeping. They let that guy talk to you in the dick because they thought he was saying something else, but I knew what he was talking about. He wanted to whack you with the D. Everybody's like, "What are you talking about? Whack? What you want to whack?" And the guy's like, "I'll whack you." And then he goes, I want to be inside of you and all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with these guys? How the fuck you guys ain't see what this guy's trying to say to Kitty? Like, so I deleted his ass. He was talking all that dirty shit. And I was like, oh well, these guys don't know what he means. He was talking like slang, like that slang shit, like how to, sexual slang. But they didn't like understand. I guess your mods didn't understand. They're not hoe enough, to understand hoe terms. I got rid of him though. I knew what he was saying. I can't remember his name now. I think it was Jay Chris or something like that. Some fucking weirdo. I'm like, what the fuck's this weirdo still doing in here? Oh yeah, if Civil was in there, he would have definitely, you know. Oh, she said that in the intro, Barbie. Thanks for telling me. I know. See, I know that was her plan of attack. She said, I ain't paying Mark no fucking attention. She's like, I ain't gonna let him just distract me. I know. It's all good. Thank you, Barbie. It's all good. I see. When she ran away, she must have found another man. She don't need me now. It's all good. I see. It's all good. Diss me in the chat. I was like, all right, I'm around here taking trolls out of here, doing my job. She paid me no mind. She's like, fuck this guy. I said, all right. I see how it is. And so I got love from everybody else. It's okay. All right, Panda, I got your donation. Thanks. Yeah, I know. I'm only teasing you, Kitty. I'm only teasing. It's cool. I saw that you were doing your thing and you weren't really looking at the chat that much. Yeah, that's cool. It's all good. I'm just teasing you. I don't take no offense. It's all good. I remember that though. I should be special. Yeah, ever since she came back from away, she got another man now. She ain't paying because her man might be in there, her new man. And if she starts, flirting with me, then the guy's gonna be like, "Who the fuck's this Marky Mark mofo?" Like, Yeah. I know, Barbie. You got my back. Thanks. Oh shit. All right, Miss Panda. Let me read what you said and I'll answer your question. I'm only teasing, guys. You know I'm talking shit. All right. All right. Cool. I see. Well, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to call bullshit up. Listen, I've been telling people on here for years. I've been on, next month will make 7 years I've had my own channel. And before that, I was in other channels on here, very popular ones. And I was modding in there and I was good friends with a lot of people. But let me tell you something. And this is the percentage that I'm gonna tell you. 75% of the people you meet on here are full of bullshit. They're fake. They're not really there to help you. No, it never gets old. I'm a professional now. So even before when I started my channel, that's when I lost a lot of friends, so-called friends, because the first thing they said was I was coming to take food off of their table, you see. And if it isn't money, it's how much likes or views you have, or my channel's better than yours, or I'm taking your fucking clients, or you're taking mine, and like ain't nobody doing nothing like that. It's just a life. So what happened with the people before you? And what happened to the people after you? Don't you know like there's millions of psychics in the world making money and doing their own thing, and so that shit never bothered me. It bothers them. So if you have somebody out there doing shit to you, it's because you're a threat to them. You're not a threat to other people probably, but you're a threat to that person. That person don't like you because of who you are and maybe how many people you have and stuff like that. And that's what I had to deal with on here. And for me, it's a lot worse because I'm a guy, right? So a lot of guys don't really get a lot of respect because there's more women than there's 90% women here and only 10% men, even in the chats, but unfortunately, you're always going to get somebody that's, laughing in your face, laughing with you and then talking shit about you behind your back. That's just life. That's always going to happen. It's never going to end. But what you got to do is know that you ain't done nothing wrong and ain't nothing on your conscience. And once you know that, then ain't nothing going to happen to you. You see what I'm saying? And even if you have 10 people, 6 people, 5, whatever, like it doesn't matter. As long as you have a couple good friends and a good people that rate you and love you, that's all that matters. Like, it's not good to have a lot of people around you. It's not good to have a lot of people kissing your ass every day or getting readings and all that shit. And it don't make sense, you know. And the only way you feel like, see, when people say, "Oh, I gotta protect my energy," when people say that, I kind of laugh now because I used to get manipulated by people's words, right? And a lot of these psychics on here think that if they use certain methods, they're gonna protect themselves. You know what protects you? Right here. Your own mind protects you. Because if you feel like you can be touched by another person through a spiritual act or some type of energy, you're wrong. It's not like that. You got to think that you're immortal and you can't be touched and you have God on your side. Once you believe, then you receive the protection that you need. Ain't nobody can do nothing to you. The only way people are going to be able to do something is if you believe they can. So why are you going to give your power away to them to use their power on you? It's all a mental psychological thing that you have to put in your mind every day. That's what I do every day. I walk around with an S on my chest. And it ain't for supermarkets for shitting on you, for trying to shit on me. The shit you sent my way is going right back in your pocket. And you're probably gonna fall on your face, or you're probably gonna lose something, and something bad's gonna happen to you. Because I ain't doing nothing wrong to nobody. So it's all gonna fall on your lap, not mine. I don't wish nobody no fucking evil shit or none of that crap. So you gotta, at the end of the day, Panda, right? At the end of the day, you gotta understand one thing. When these people that leave your life or you call them out for doing bullshit, you gotta say to yourself, this is less a person I now have to deal with. That's all you gotta do. You gotta say, this is less a person I have to deal with. If somebody takes their self out of your energy or out of your life, you gotta say thank you for doing it. Not to them, but thank God they're gone now. You ain't gotta deal with them. Don't think about them. Don't give them no energy. Don't talk about them no more. Just act like they're a piece of shit. You can't miss nothing you never had. You got me? That's the best advice I can give you with this situation. Because I do it every day. Whether it's here, whether it's the DJ world, my life, in real life, shit, everything. I do it all day, every day. And if somebody don't want to speak to me or disrespects me, I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm be like, I don't care, like, whatever. Goodbye. You took the trash out, you took yourself out. Good. Fuck you. That's what you have to understand every day. The more you believe in yourself and God's power towards you and in you, then these people are all irrelevant. Yeah. Well, yeah, Kitty, if you love Sage and it uplifts you and it makes your energy feel better, then you believe that. See, this is my point. If you believe something uplifts you, then that's your belief. So when you Sage and you smell it, you're like, yes, makes me feel better. So that's your mind saying, with this Sage, I can feel better. Right? So if somebody gave you $10,000 off the street, your mind's gonna say, fuck, I'm happy. I needed this 10 grand. Or somebody gives you a gift, oh, I needed this at the right time because I needed to be uplifted. So your mind's always going to tell you to believe in whatever you're dealing with at the right time. Yeah, see, that's why you didn't speak to me tonight. You don't want me, you don't want my spiritual energy to be around you. I see that. But the thing is, Panda, is you got to just not worry about it. I know it's hard not to, but yeah, of course. I'm just giving you advice first. I'm just trying to tell you, don't even worry about the person. Fuck them. If they was nothing, if they're nothing to you no more, then you got to disconnect from them. So that way, And even if they go around talking shit about you, trying to make their point, as you know, what happened a couple months ago with that person, the other person, right? That I had to deal with, right? That was all our mutual friends. You see how I dealt with that? Boom. And now it's not a factor anymore because I don't pay it any mind. I can keep going on and on and on and on about it and bringing it up. For what? It's over and done with. It's a wrap. It's over. Good night. That's it. I'm not talking about that shit no more. But the only reason I mention it now is just to remind you that see how fast that went away? Because you don't give it your energy no more. And it's a relief. The helicopter. You see what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. Like, you got to just always believe that ain't nobody can get to you. Because if you do, they're going to. Your mind is the most powerful part of you. Yeah, but you should already know that. Well, this person blames you. Like, this person looks at you as somebody who is neglected them. They think they're suspicious about you. They don't trust you. The episode you have with this person, they're embarrassed because they're gonna hear their name put out there probably, or you're gonna tell people about this person, about them. They think it's gonna be an obstacle for them to go over. And at the end of the day, this person is delusional, you know? This person is delusional. This person doesn't have any ambition to do better. Um, and this person's a hypocrite. So at the end of the day, that's what the cards say. But this person is also a person that is like, they don't even know what's gonna happen. I think they're more worried about it than you are. And I also see this person like just going on about their business. They're gonna go like and do whatever they have to do, you know. They might even change something about themselves because of it. But yeah, this person doesn't trust you, and they feel like they neglect you, and they don't want nothing to do with you. But they're still suspicious about what you're about to do, or if you're gonna keep saying about talking about them or telling people about them. See, this person is very tricky. This person also wants to cause conflict. They want to give everybody bad news. If this person already was like have negative ways or whatever, or has negative situations with other people, then I say that that's what they're about. But this person has like confidence and thinks that by doing tricky things or doing these underhanded bullshit and deceiving people, that they're smarter and they know more. But they're gonna criticize you, but don't let it get to you because it's only gonna make you feel sick or make you feel like bad or whatever because this person talks shit. But it don't make sense. This person thinks that they're the shit, like nobody can tell them nothing, and they have two faces. They can act professional sometimes, and then other times they're very tricky and deceptive. So you might have seen different sides of this person multiple times. Yeah, and they think they're the shit because the king of pentacles is somebody who says, yeah, I got everything. I know what life is. You can't tell me nothing. I'm the guy. Fuck you, like, you know. But I got the magician there too, and then the magician is a person who will show you that they're great at something, but also manipulate you at the same time and deceive you when they're ready. Yeah, abusing their power pretty much. and causing conflict. If they criticize people a lot, then this is them for sure. You know, the thing is, when people like that get called out, or when people like that talk shit, they eventually get you know they eventually get called out. Like, yeah. But see, why would you want somebody like that in your life anyway? So you just got rid of somebody that you don't even care. You should not care about. You see what I'm saying? And I've told you this. I've told everybody this in here. Whoever don't ain't with you, they gotta be without you. Fuck all this shit. And a lot of people on here we've never met in our lives. You know. So you gotta understand that too. We really don't really know these people like that. You don't really know people unless you know people. Like, face to face is different than just chatting in a chat room and seeing somebody like live or in a fucking phone or a computer. However you're looking at the person. A lot of these people are tricky, man. They're just that's why they're on here to manipulate everybody they can. Exactly. So when I can tell you, yeah, exactly. They can be AI nowadays. Yeah, I agree with that. But fakeness was there before AI and before the internet, before computers. It's just now you can really pinpoint it. Now it's more of a, it's easier to deal with a person on here. You block, delete, and you just go about your business, right? But the thing is, it's like you have to understand that you can't miss nothing you never had. And I can't say that as much as I want to, because that's the truth. How are you going to miss a person you don't even really know? How are you going to like really understand somebody if you don't really know them? And then when things like this happen, it's a blessing. It's spirit intervention. Spirits intervening, making sure you don't get hurt further or you don't get hurt again by this same person. See, when you're involved in this spiritual like community they call it. Oh, when I first started on here, they said, "Oh, you're now a part of the tarot community." I said, "No, I'm fucking not. Don't put me in your community. I don't want nothing to do with the tarot community. This is Mark and Mark's tarot. You want to be a part of my channel? I'm a part of yours, and that's good. But I ain't no fucking part of your goddamn tarot community. Hell no. Most of you motherfuckers can't even read tarot if it was right in front of you and taught to you. Fucking bullshitters on here. I don't want nothing to do with none of these people. My circle is very small. It went from big ass circle full of people to a very small one now. I don't want nothing to do with a lot of these people on here are bad. And they're jealous, they're envious, they're manipulative. They'll talk to you in front of your face all cool and in your channel and then behind your back they'll be talking shit. You know? And even if you're doing good things or you could read for somebody on here and be spot on. And then if somebody else says, "Oh, so and so, are they good?" "Oh yeah, not really." They'll fucking hate on you and tell lies just so they won't come to you. "Oh, you can come to me because I read cards longer than that person." Or, "Yeah, oh, you do you?" All right. You be paying for them wrong answers every fucking time. Good. That's what you get. Not my problem. Yeah, Barbie. It's like that with that. Well, obviously you guys are all in there, so right? But a lot of people on here, man, you can't trust. You can't trust these people. They're full of bullshit every day. That's why it's always good to keep yourself limited to a short amount, a small amount of people. You know, and the bigger you get on here, or the more people that come around you, the worse it's gonna be for you at the end. You know. Yeah, of course. I always call out the bullshit. That's good. Because when you call out the bullshit, you get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wear B hats. Bullshit. Yeah, that's all you gotta do is like understand that you're not losing anything and that person can't do nothing to you with words. You know what they say, sticks and stones will break my bones, but your words will never hurt me. And if you have that mentality, then these people's words are never gonna be able to hurt you. Never. They can say whatever they want about you because your true friends will know who you are and they know that whatever they say ain't true. So don't let none of these don't let whatever this person says about you in other rooms, even if somebody comes to you and say, "Hey, Panda, so and so is talking shit," you be like, I'm glad they are. I must be that important." That's what you say. I'm glad he is because I'm that important for this person to be talking about me all day. That's what I used to tell the people that didn't like me on here. I said, I'm glad that you talk about me. I'm that important. I'm on your mind every day. Good. I'm glad I'm on your mind every day. I'm glad my words fucking got into your brain. Good. That spirit telling you. Fuck around and find out. Care about none of these motherfuckers on here. And kiss my ass. You be surprised. You be surprised. You be surprised who hates me. Enough people hate me. They be hating on me on a 24/7 basis, but I love it. I'm glad I'm that important. I'm glad I'm that important to these people that you got to talk about me all day or disrespect me. You know, there's a card in my deck that I made, the red one. It says, let your haters hate on you and give them more to hate on. You just got to keep more things for them to hate you. They're going to hate you so much they're just going to get tired of hating and you move on to the next person. If you know you got haters, you're doing something right. If you know you got people who hate you, that's good. It doesn't mean you're a bad person sometimes. It just means that you're a threat to them. And then that's what happens. You know? There you go, yeah. You can do that too, Kitty. We can do that. Sure. Yeah. Everybody does. Everybody has haters, Tanya. Every single person in this room has a hater. Whether you believe that or not, that's up to you. Listen, you can create a hater. I mean, not create. A hater can be a hater can hate a person can hate you just by looking at you at the store or looking at you anywhere you are in public. You could be sitting in church in the pew, Barbie, right? And just because you have some nice shoes on, some next hoe will be looking at you like this. Look, priest would be, all right, everybody, Jesus did this, Jesus did that, and that hoe next to you, she'll be looking at your shoes like, look at this bitch. She got some nice shoes on. Look at her. She got her legs shaved. She got a nice dress on. Oh, look, she got a little pendant on. She got a nice watch. Oh, look, make sure she actually looks good for her age, bitch. You think these people don't do that shit? People be hating on you low key everywhere you go. They be eyeing you up just because you have shit on. Women do that shit all the time. You know? Yeah, they can pray for forgiveness all they want. They already did the damage. Spirit and God sees everything. You know? People can hate on you at work, you know? Yeah, you can call them fans. That's true. I just call them idiots. They just ain't got no life. But this is a part of life. As human beings, we go through this. So it should never be a surprise to you. It should never be a surprise that people are like that. And you can know somebody for a long time and they still can do dumb shit to you. It all depends on how far you're willing to let it happen. Yeah. Every day. Of course. It's every day. Every day it happens, Tanya. Every day. Every single day. Hey brother Dan, how you doing, man? Thanks, Panda. I appreciate you, and you are too. Don't give up. Just understand that it's a part of life. You can't let that shit get to you. You just can't. You know? Don't let it get to you. Keep going. Every time you get something like that happen, just be thankful that Jesus saved you from this mofo. You know? Just thank God tonight that you got rid of another bad egg, another bad person. That's all you got to do. You're blessed. Very busy day. Good. Busy's good. Yeah. Let's thank Jesus that you got rid of another devil in your life. You're welcome, Panda. It's all good. That's what I'm here for. As your friend and as a person who knows what it's like. I try and teach people this every day on here and every day in your life, no matter if it's work, here, family, is all the same. Yeah, as soon as somebody leaves your life or you get rid of somebody or somebody leaves on their own accord, good. Goodbye. Don't let that door hit you on the ass on the way out. I don't care. It don't phase me. I don't care. You're either with me or without me. It's all good. I don't give a shit. And the reason why a lot of people hate on people is because they're relaxed and they have a good life and they don't complain, and they believe in Jesus and they believe in God and they believe in themselves and they're good at what they do in their work, in their life. They have talent. They have, ambition. They got up and do what they have to do. Owe nobody nothing. Those are the people who get the most hate. It's people who are actually doing constructive things in life. It's all good though. It's all good. Don't let it get to you. Let me tell you something. A lot of people know on here that I do multiple things, you know, and I get hated on in every section of my life, and it don't bother me. I'm used to it now. I just keep going. That's all. And if you don't, then the devil wins. And you know what? The devil's also trying to get that person away from you for being too positive, for being too nice, for being around a good person. That once you put your life, once you give your life to yourself and to God, the devil's trying to get those people away from you because they can't get you. You see what I'm saying? The devil's working just as hard as God. See, God doesn't really have to work hard. God don't need to work hard. It's either you believe in him or you don't. Now the devil just says, yeah, anybody who's negative, come over, bruh. It's the way it is, Panda. I'm telling you. I've been there, done that. I've been in this world long enough to know how the devil operates. They try to get me every day, and it still ain't working. Well, if they don't even believe in God, then it don't make sense talking to people like that. I mean, everybody has their own, beliefs. But when somebody says they don't believe in God, then that's a red flag to me. If they don't believe in God, that means they don't even believe in themselves. All right, Kitty, take care. Have a good night. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. Good night. And now you want to give me kisses now. All right, I see. All right, you can have a kiss then. Well, Panda, it's when you believe, you shall receive. That's all. That's what it is. You got to do that. You gotta believe in yourself. You know, you already know. You already know that. You already know what you believe in now more than ever. So why do you think things are happening in your life? As soon as somebody starts preaching God's word and what you've done on your channel, how you preach God's word and you talk about God and all that, and you've been more spiritual on your channel, that shit's gonna scare away the devil. They don't want to see that shit. That tarnishes their brains, eyes, mouths. That tarnishes them. They're gonna find a way to get rid of you, or find a way to make something bad happen to you. People don't want to hear that. That's why I've lost a lot of people on here too, because I preach God's word. I'm always telling everybody believe in God and believe in yourself. The more positive I am, the less people that want to hear it. So fuck them. I don't care. I really don't. You got me? I'm glad I make sense. When you make sense, you can make dollars. And after that, holla. Tanya. Tanya be like, Leah's, let me do my nails. We have to give these Leahs a hard time. I know they are for decoration. It's okay. As long as they look good as decoration pieces. What you all laughing at? Nah, all jokes aside, the more you believe, the more you receive. You just got to keep believing that everything is happening for a reason. And today was an eclipse. It takes all that fucking shit out of your life that you don't need. People are so fake and so envious and jealous, narcissistic, annoying, hypocritical. There's so many names I can call them. But see, if you let these people's energy get to you, then you're gonna get so mad and indulged in your own fear or like mad energy of that person that it's gonna drive you nuts. So what you do is you say, you know what? I'll let them be in their own lane, and keep being positive and finding positive people. That's what you gotta do. It's recently happened to me on my DJ TikTok channel. The devil tried to get me and it exploded and it backfired on all these DJs that were out there trying to get me. And it ended up backfiring. You see what I'm saying? So now it backfired and then God came through and lined me up with good people and good DJs and things have been great. So, it happens in every section of our life. You just gotta know how to deal with it. Yeah, there's a bunch of planetary stuff going on. That's why everything's going crazy right now. But some of it's good for some people. Some of it's not affecting anybody. Thanks, Panda. And it could be the same way for you. You just gotta believe like me. That's all. And I told you already that, you should talk to mom every day. She's with you, hanging out with you all the time. But she might be disappointed at times because you're not believing enough. You know? You might believe, but you need to believe 100%. Don't even let 1 ounce of worry get in your way. You got to keep believing, keep talking to mom. Because she's the one who's making sure that you don't get, you know, in places you shouldn't be and getting people out of your life. You know? Everybody in spirit's helping everybody. We just don't give it enough credit and enough belief. But I do. That's why a lot of things happen for me. Even if I know people are out to get me and try to, I don't let it bother me. I thrive on, you know, yeah, see, there you go. If you say I do, then you do. And so when situations like this happen, you should be proud of yourself, for getting rid of that energy. Yeah, absolutely. I do too. Sometimes I get pulled aside by my elders, and it happened on my DJ TikTok channel. Those guys put me in a room with all of them. We were all talking in a panel, and they said, "You look, you know, don't worry about what these guys said. We know the truth." You know, and I was like, "All right, cool." I had to hear it from other people, so when I do, it makes me happy. So sometimes you gotta listen because your ears might be just for decoration. Like I tell Tanya, some people's ears are for decoration. They're just sitting on your head, and they ain't hearing nothing or listening to anything. You just put fucking earrings on it and clean the wax out of them, and still ain't heard shit and listen to nothing. Fucking decoration on your head. But you're good. You're good, Panda. You'll be all right. Just look at this as another person that you don't need. When we lose bad energy people or low vibrational people, we get stronger because there's less bullshit around us. So we get stronger every day. You got me? And you get rewarded by spirit for letting that person go and getting rid of. Yeah, exactly. You know. Yeah. When people try to attack you with negativity and you overcome it, you'll see how your life changes that week. It happened to me this past week. For the last 10 days, it's been crazy just because of some devilish shit that was put towards me, you know? And then now it's like it all backfired on the person and the people. That's why you just gotta stay calm and just keep doing your thing. Show everybody you can't break me. It ain't gonna happen. Sometimes you gotta like how like you have I don't know if you're familiar with like Pokemon and all that and these movies that that you take away power from somebody and you gain more power for yourself. So sometimes like you level up on things, right? So you can change into things, you can get more power. You have when you get rid of something, you know when you get rid of negativity, you become more positive because you no longer have that negative situation or person around you. But see, people keep dwelling on the negative shit. They keep talking about the negative shit. So it don't leave you because you keep thinking about it and you take it to bed with you too. So if you do that, then you fuck yourself. So you can't do that. You have to like say, I'm good. I'm done. You know, I'm gonna keep doing my thing, keep showing everybody how great I am, even if they don't think so. God did. It's all in your mind. It really is. Neptune is calling who? Me? They called you? Christy, Neptune called you? What they say? They invited you to come over? Let me know when you're leaving on the astronomical flight. You sleep with a Pikachu teddy bear? See, there you go. See? Pikachu is one of the most strongest Pokemon. Pikachu. See? There you go. See, I knew I made sense. Exactly. What did they say? Guys are laughing at Pikachu is my boy. I used to love watching Pokemon when I was younger with the kids. Used to watch that shit all the time. Pikachu. Pika Pika. We're all gonna be alright. You laughing that time. You're welcome, Panda. Don't worry yourself. You'll be alright. It's all lessons to be learned and lessons to let go and keep going. Absolutely. You'll be alright. All good. Pika Pikachu. Pika Pikachu. I can't believe how popular that shit is in the world. I remember we used to open up Pokemon cards. Me and my nephews, I used to buy them for them when I went away. I used to come home and shit. Good night, Panda. Take care. I used to come home and like show them the Pikachu, the Pokemon cards and all that. They used to open up the packages and open them up. Uncle Mark, look, look, look! I got this. Look, I got the guy you like. I got this. I got that. Nah, that shit's worth like hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars. Shit, I wish I would have kept all of them now. If only I knew. If only I knew what I knew now, I probably had a shit ton of them. I think my nephew found like a $300 one in his stash. I think he still has it. He kept it. It's like worth $300, which isn't that much, but it is to a lot of people. I told him just keep it and just save it. Maybe it'll be worth more in the future. Like when they're older, like 10, 15, 20 years from now, it might be worth more. Or it might not be worth shit. I used to collect cards all the time, all the sports cards. I know Dan, you do too, right? I wish I would have kept everything. All right, Dan, take care, brother. Glad everything's good. All right, bro. Pogs. I don't know. Let me see. Pogs are a small, flat, circular cardboard disc used to play classic playground game. I've seen them before, yeah. I've seen them. I think the kids had a game like this at one point, but it's like a newer version to this. This looks like an older version. Yeah, I remember it. Now that I know what I looked at it, yeah, I remember. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you had one, Tanya? Yeah, the slammer and the pogs. Yeah. Tanya, you said you got caught up in Magic the Gathering card game. Did you get any newer decks lately, Tanya? Since the last time? Try to bring down some different decks. I have so many damn decks that I don't even remember to bring half of them down. But I had to clean up the other day and I took all of them upstairs. I bring a few of them down, but yeah. The Angel deck. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. You got those runes. I want to get that shit too, you know. I used to have a friend that did that, and that shit was on point too. Had all these weird like symbols on it and shit. She used to do that shit, my friend. I ain't seen her in a while, but she used to do runes. That was like her thing. She was like the rune champion. I would love to get some of those and try them. I wouldn't mind doing runes. Something different, you know. Welcome back, Bobby. That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind doing runes. The only other thing I do is the pendulum shit, and then just cards and stuff. But I don't really do the runes. I would like to though. I wouldn't mind doing runes. Oh boy, I'm gonna get my ass to bed. I gotta take my nephew to work tomorrow because he doesn't have a bike. His bike's in his shop. Yeah, all you gotta do is like just refresh your memory and just do it. A lot of the times you just like shuffle them around in your hand or in like a little cup or something. Then you just pick one and just, or you like you put it on the thing, you just pick one or whatever you do. Like, okay, Barbie, take care. I'm gonna head out myself because I'm ready to go sleep too. I'm had enough for today. I gotta wake up early, take my nephew to work. At least I got some nice sleep last night though. I was happy that I slept good. Fell asleep right away. Thank God it didn't thunder and lightning. Shit. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here before I yawn again. Anyways, good seeing you guys. Nice having you all here talking shit, having fun. But I'm gonna go get my ass to sleep. And yeah, I've been yawning like 3 times already. So, Tanya, I know you said it was storming where you are. Be safe. Just keep your ass inside the camper and don't, come out until it's better. Okay. Glad everything's good with everybody. Christy, Tanya, Barbie, whoever else is in here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.